Now, going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Mercedes-Benz having a recall due to their headlights. Now, this comes to us thanks to USA Today, and they note that Mercedes-Benz is recalling 15,502 of its 2019 to 2022 GLC 300, 2022 GLC 350E, and 2020 to 2022 AMG GLC 43. Again, I'm not sure who's in their marketing department. I know a lot of companies, including BMW and Cadillac, use just simple nomenclature, letters and numbers, not actual names for vehicles. And I understand maybe it builds more brand recognition for the parent brand behind it. Not this is the specific model number or model of the vehicle rather. And granted, I know that was a little bit of a speaking mishap. If you click the subscribe button, I have a theory. I believe it could assist with my speaking ineptitudes. Now, granted, there are many of them to say the least. Sometimes I speak too fast, not loud enough. However, I have a theory, and when I first started the show, not a lot of subscribers and a lot of speaking mistakes. However, as time has gone on, we've got more subscribers. We've seen less speaking mistakes. Now, granted, some might argue it's just a modicum of improvement. However, I would say that is still an improvement nevertheless, and let's say I should test the theory out. So if you click that subscribe button, I would again greatly appreciate it. Now, they also note that for this specific recall, the headlights may be incorrectly adjusted too high and create a glare for oncoming traffic. Incorrect adjustments of headlights can reduce the visibility of oncoming traffic and increase the risk of serious injury or crash. Now, the NHTSA states that the vehicles fail to comply with the requirements of the Federal Motor Safety Vehicle number 108. How inspiring of a name, but again, that's from the government, which is known as, quote, lamps, reflective devices, and associated equipment. Benz owners can visit they note that Benz owners can visit their dealers to inspect the headlight adjustment and correct it if necessary. Mechanics will do all inspections for free of charge, which, gosh, that sucks for the dealership and the mechanic. Well, I guess mechanics still gets paid technically. They can't work for free. But in terms of the dealerships, that still costs them something, and it costs Mercedes something, because again, when it comes to any recall, traditionally speaking, the manufacturer will reimburse the local dealerships for the service. But again, it is free to the consumer. Now, they also note that owner notification letters are expected to be sent out March 1st, or just tune into the topping show, where it seems to be darn near half or more of the business blunders have to do with the automotive recalls because there's so many of them, and that's a lot quicker than actually waiting for the letter. They also note, let me see here. Yeah, they note the standard was 108. And again, it's still not great for the brand because, again, with all these recalls, this perception is becoming less and less. Granted, it's a Mercedes. You're not buying it because it's reliable, but you're still inconveniencing the owner. They have to drive to the dealership. And hopefully this is something where a tech or a mechanic can fix it within a couple of minutes in terms of it's not a multi-hour type of vehicle maintenance issue or vehicle adjustments or input. So hopefully you just do it in and out. You're just there for a coffee visit. But it's still costing you time and money to go drive to the dealership, spend your time there, and heaven forbid you actually have to leave the car there for a couple days, and you have to worry about getting a lease or just having a rental vehicle. And it gets pretty squirrely pretty quick. So they also know that if you want to see if your specific vehicle is affected, you can call the MB USA customer service at 1-800-367-6372. So again, if you're a Mercedes owner, if you want to see your specific VIN number is affected, your specific vehicle is affected, you can call 1-800-367-6372. So not great news for Mercedes having a recall, and thankfully it's not to the drivetrain, so it's not the engine or the transmission, and it's not a very expensive fix. It's quite literally just an adjustment, so thankfully for all parties it's not going to be prohibitively expensive and not going to risk bankrupting the company, but still having an issue where, again, people are paying a premium for the experience of owning a Mercedes, and to have such a simple issue of, oh yeah, we just didn't adjust the lights properly, that's got to be the business blunder of the day. Thank you everyone again for taking the time to tune in, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of February. So if you click that like button and subscribe button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, sharing with your friends is a great way to help out the YouTube magical algorithm. Also, lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.